I'm Nichole from 3UNDR3. Today's video is all about weeks 14 through 20 of my twin pregnancy. It's been a little while since I updated on what's going on with our pregnancy and how everything's going. I think the last time I formally talked about it was when I did a recap of my first trimester, so weeks 1 through 14. But I wanted to kind of just take a few minutes and fill you guys in on everything that's been happening, how I've been feeling, kind of some weird things that I've been experiencing, and yeah, so let's do it. Going all the way back to week 14. I'm sure you guys, if you watched my previous video, if not, I will definitely link it down below. But if you watched it, you know that I was having some issues early on in my pregnancy with some spotting, bleeding, and I was just really nervous about what was going on with the babies and if everything was okay. And I was told that I had something called a subchorionic hematoma, so I had to kind of take it easy and not push myself. So I tried really hard from about week 12 on to just take it easy, which is not an easy thing for me to do because I have a 2-year-old at home and I work, and I just a bit of a type A personality, so it's really hard for me to sit in a room when there's things that need to be done and not do them. But I did my best. So about halfway through week 14, I had another bleed. It was not as bad as the previous 3 or 4 that I had, and I took it even easier. I just did nothing for I think 3 days. I just laid around, watched a lot of Netflix. Couldn't even tell you what I watched on Netflix because Netflix is like a black hole for me. And that was about it. After that, I kind of started to resume normal activities and everything seemed to be okay. I was totally expecting to have another bleed in week 15, 16, 17, etc. And somehow, I don't know how it's happened, but it's gone. We had an ultrasound a couple days ago and they did not see it anymore, and it just resolved itself. So I haven't had any bleeding since 14 and a half weeks, and I am so happy. Our risk of miscarriage has like dropped substantially, and it's just such a relief. You know, thanks be to God that He took care of it for us, and our babies are healthy and everything is going well with the pregnancy. It's no longer something that I have to worry about, which is really nice. Early on in my pregnancy, I had really bad nausea and some food aversions, but since then everything has been great. I almost wish I had some food aversions because everything is delicious and I want all the food, like just all of it. Give me all the food. Hungry constantly, which I guess again, pretty normal with twins. But it's very weird because I don't ever remember being this hungry with my first pregnancy. It was much different. And I'm drinking a lot of smoothies. Literally, like there's always one, always, because I'm trying to get in more nutrients in a smaller package. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on with that. And then we went and we did a little bit of shopping. I've been really holding off on buying anything for these babies until our anatomy scan because we wanted to make sure that everything was okay, and having the issues that we did with the hematoma early on, we were just nervous to go and get everything and get really excited about it and then find out that there maybe was an issue. So we went a couple weeks ago, I think I was 16 weeks at the time, and we bought cribs and dressers and swings, and so we've started our collection, and we're gonna keep adding to it slowly because we do have some time still. Today is 20 weeks, which is big milestone for us because that's halfway, which is huge. It's actually more than halfway for me because my OB, when I finally met them this week, told me that the latest they'll let me go is 38 weeks, and that's if I don't go naturally by then, my water doesn't break, nothing happens, then 38 weeks on the dot is when the babies will be coming, which I think is July 7th, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. So that's pretty exciting. We can officially start counting down, and we're a little bit more, just a smidge more than halfway. So yes, long way to go, because they're only going to get substantially bigger every week from here on out, but that's something to look forward to. I will definitely show you guys some pictures of the bump, which has gotten much bigger in the past 6 weeks since the last video that I did where I showed some bump shots. This is not the bump. This is a pillow that I have to say is like, little plug for this. It's called, I think it's called Leech Co, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like one of those pregnancy sleeping pillows. Sorry, it looks kind of weird. It's all like out of shape right now, but it's one of those pregnancy sleeping pillows. And I don't know why I didn't bring it out, but I didn't until like last week. I brought this pillow up from storage, and oh my goodness, like sleep is so much better with this pillow. It's like, oh, all of the feels right here. Probably my favorite pregnancy thing right now is this pillow, because it allows me to sleep. It's a lovely thing. And I'm a much happier pregnant lady, much happier, because sleep is one of those things that I just can't get enough of, that and food. So if you could literally just plop me in a bed and let me sleep and only wake up to eat, that would be ideal right now. I'm also going to do a little slide of all of the photos that we got at our ultrasound yesterday. It was really exciting. Little bit difficult though, because we decided a couple weeks ago we were not finding out the gender, and they were very much able to tell what the gender was at this ultrasound, and they asked us if we wanted to know, and I was like adamant, no, you don't want to know. But a big part of me does want to know. So it was really hard to lie there and know that on the screen I could just like peek up and I could see, but I did not peek. I did not peek. I don't know what we're having. That said, I do know one baby is slightly larger than the other, but I know that doesn't really mean anything, because sometimes people have like 2 girls and one's like a full pound larger than the other, or 2 boys that are bigger or smaller, or vice versa. So that said, everything with both babies is perfect. They are both perfectly healthy. They have no gross anomalies that they can see. So we are super thrilled. The anatomy scan went really good. They were both very cooperative, which I was very surprised about, because Amelia, we had to go back 2 or 3 times to get her profile shot and a couple of other pictures that they needed, because she just was not cooperative. These 2 were really good. That said, it was like a 2.5-hour ultrasound. It was awful. Like laying there on your back when you're this big, my hips were aching by the end. I had to like ask the tech, like, can you just stop so that I can roll over, because 2.5 hours of laying here with you jamming that thing into my stomach, it's like, I can't do it anymore. And I wasn't expecting it to be that long. Like they said it would be long, but 2.5 hours. Oh my gosh, it was excruciating. It was so long. Like, but it's done now. Don't think I have another long ultrasound for a while. I have to go in for another one in 4 weeks. So at 23 weeks. 3 weeks from now, actually. That was fast. So at 23 weeks, I go for another ultrasound, and then 4 weeks and 4 weeks again. And then I think after that, it's every 2 weeks. But both babies are where they need to be on the growth curve, or bigger than the growth curve says that they should be. So that's really exciting. And yeah, I finally got to meet with my OB, which was really great. She seems very nice, and I'm very excited to have her. We are in the high risk clinic because of Amelia's growth restriction issues later on in the pregnancy with her. And because of that, my new OB has recommended that I take, sorry, I have to take all of these supplements now apparently. I don't know. So I'm taking aspirin, 81 milligram, 2 of those every night. And it's supposed to help prevent miscarriage, early labor, hypertension, and also it's supposed to help prevent the intrauterine growth restriction that we experience with Amelia. So we will see if these little guys work. We'll see. But yeah, I'm really against taking anything in pregnancy, but I did my research after she told me to pick them up, and it doesn't look like there's any adverse things to doing it. So I'm just gonna do it and hope that it's all good. Another thing she asked me to pick up, because being pregnant with twins is really hard on you, is a calcium supplement. So I grabbed one of those. These pills are massive. They're not the best thing ever. They're not my favorite, but I'd rather take these than have all my teeth fall out. Because the babies take all the calcium and I get none. And then the last thing that I had to take was the highest dose of iron possible, believe it or not. So most people that get sick from prenatal vitamins, it's actually the iron in the vitamins that you're getting sick from. So I'm taking these for about 2 or 3 days now, and I don't feel nauseated from them. They feel pretty good. They are not upsetting my stomach, so I don't know if I'm maybe just not taking enough, or if I'm just really lucky, or I'm just eating so much food that it doesn't matter. But these are the little guys I'm taking. So it's ferrous fumarate complex, and they're 300 milligram tablets, but only 100 milligrams of that is actually iron. But I guess that's a pretty high dose, since most doses are like 30 milligrams. So yeah, trying not to become anemic this pregnancy, because as you can see, I'm already pale enough. I don't need to be as white as the pillows behind me. That might happen. Let's see. So yeah, that's basically where we're at with our pregnancy and the babies. They're doing really good. I'm doing really good. I feel great. Last thing I want to update you guys on is that I officially made my weight goal, which is super exciting. If you watched my what I eat in a day video and like pregnancy with twins, then you would know that I had this really lofty goal of gaining 24 pounds by week 20, and we did it. So we hit it bang on, 24 pounds at 20 weeks. So I'm super happy with it. I feel like I've done my part. I put in the time. I've eaten a lot of food. Like, that's a lot of food. Like, what is it? 3,500 calories per pound times 24. I don't even want to try and do that in my head right now. I can't. But it's a lot of calories. Like, that's a lot. So yeah, I did it. I ate them all, and they're all right here. This belly, which you guys can't see at the moment, but I will show you. Just hang on. All right, guys, so you want to see it? Here it is. 20 weeks with twins. I think we're measuring pretty much bang on size-wise. So there they are. The little bumperoos. Zoom in. Yes, for those of you asking, I'm still wearing my Align leggings. I can't give them up yet. They're too comfortable. So yeah, that's what a twin bump looks like. It's growing very, very quickly. But we're really excited about it, so. All right, so there you have it. Bump pics of the baby's ultrasounds. Now you guys are fully up to date. If you like this video and you want to see more, hit the little thumbs up button and subscribe. If you like my channel and you like my content, I would love to hear any of your comments, or if you guys have any questions about anything else that's going on, what it's like to be pregnant with twins, definitely leave me a message down below and I will do my best to get back to all of you. Have a great day.